All right, one. Oh my God, no piranha entrances, no piranha breaking. You know, people like Cypher King. It's like, okay, I toss this piece of meat into the river and all these piranhas are just like, ah, ah. So people go in and they do like the little scuttle, scramble footwork and kick everybody. I hate that. One, you need to know how to enter into a cipher. If presence is key and it is Cypher King, when the king enters a room or a domain, people bow down. They know how to walk in gracefully, you know?
True.
You know what I'm saying? So kings have an air and a presence about them, even if they're in a pauper's clothing.
Right.
So you need to know how to enter and to exit. And it, you know, it's to the point where, you know, I understand, you know, I'm not saying like I understand Cypher, but it's like I do, you know what I'm saying? So I know how to enter into a circle sometimes, and not even on no cool stuff. I'm real goofy. I'm playful, but I know how to enter in. It gets to a point people like back off when they let me enter. So you need to know how to enter as a king or as a queen. Even if it's no bravado, when you're entering into a cipher, you need to own that space. For people, they be like, super b-boy. Like, you know what? I'm gonna make this real stupid real quick. I'm gonna do the burning. And I go in and I do the burning. You know what I'm saying? And it, you know, I'm taking over that space in a way where I'm not excluding everybody, but I'm like, yo, I wanna open this up. This is getting too serious. So, know how to enter in a cipher, know when to leave. If it's whack, just leave. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes also you need to learn how to cultivate energy in a cipher. You know, you can't be afraid to be the catalyst. Don't always go cipher hunting. Start it right there, you know? Right. And we talked about just on a memorable experience at Outbreak 9, not the 10th anniversary, but 9. K-Mel was just rocking by himself, dancing.
Yeah.
And it was just me and one other dude, and we just sort of stopped and watched him, you know, and I was watching him. And I think he was rocked like Baby Huey, I think, listened to me. And like a minute passed by and I looked and there was a whole circle. And I was just like, you remember that?
I remember
Dude, K-Mel, he started rocking them. And then the break hit that, when that part hit, dude was like, and we were like, what? And I looked at him and he felt the vibe and I was like, no, rocking. He was like, oh. And he started rocking and K-Mel was just like, ah! And he left. So knowing how to enter, you know what I'm saying, knowing when to leave. K-Mel was just like, okay, yeah, that's not even worth it to do it with this dude. So yeah, knowing how to control the cipher, knowing that it's not just always battle oriented, it's about bringing people in, knowing how to change the energy of a cipher to like cool, funny, or serious, or whatever, you know? And the cipher is where the battles happen. If you can battle in a cipher, that's more easily transferable to like on stage or a competition battle, whereas if you only know how to battle in the battles, you don't really know how to battle in the ciphers because you got these little rounds, or you used to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you call me out, 3 rounds, cool, you want to shake hands. That happened to me recently. So we battled, then it was like 3 rounds, you want to shake my hand. I was like, I'm just getting started, dude. Then don't be afraid to experiment, have fun. Don't run sets, just express yourself, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, express yourself honestly, you know? Because I can be cocky and show you some fancy movement. 你跳舞的时候，你应该不怕。怎么说 ？Express yourself. Dude, straight off the head, I would say in Chicago at City vs. City 4. That was like 2006, if I'm not mistaken. 2005, 2006. I was an up-and-coming b-boy. I had only been breaking like 4 years. Jay Boogie from Self-Explanatory Crew. At that time, I really like coming up in the scene. I hated that dude. Like one of my first battles, like one of my biggest moves when I first started coming up was like inverts. I had inverts. I was like, oh, I got inverts. I did it in a battle, and I think I did it twice. And he was like, that was twice. That one. This is like this dark basement battle, and like I knew I messed up, and he was better than me, and I was like, I had to like, I suck to it. And I was like, man, this dude is a jerk. I can't stand this dude. So then like a couple years passed, and I see him again at City vs. City, and we're in the same cipher, and I'm just like, whatever. And the cipher and the music was so good and so dope. By the end of it, everybody's shaking, smiling, laughing, clapping, you know, shaking up or whatever. And then I walked away like, damn, he ain't so bad. And now I'm cool with him. That was like transformative for me, you know. It made the dance bigger than what I thought it was. Yo, Break a Cell, what's up? This is the one and only, the beat bumping, the Bible thumping man of God, representing Motion Disorderz and Rhythm Attack crew out of Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to Ninja Church, shout out to Awesome Style Connection, shout out to Break Excel, Style Elements crew, 20th anniversary. Yo, keep breaking, dance, do you. You know, don't do someone else. Unless you're married, you know, do someone else, you know what I'm saying? Oh, do someone else. Oh. Turn up.
All right.